Ah, yes, doesn't that just sound perfect? The perfect beat, the perfect rhythm. That's actually music from Kenya in the background. Kenia, one of our feature artists here in the Mojito Music Lounge. So be sure and click on that link. Check out all of the music reviews. Ah, that could be perfect, huh? The perfect Brazilian bossa nova beat, samba rhythms on a cool Copacabana breeze. Smooth vocals of Kenya in the background. Ah, yes. And guess what? We have the perfect accompaniment to go along with it. In this segment, it's called the perfect match. No, that's not one of those little sulfur fire sticks used to light your stogie. Nor is the perfect match an online dating service. Nope. It's all about cigar accompaniments. In this segment, we discuss adult beverages that complement a fine cigar. We also delve into food pairings that complement both premium cigars and spirits. And as the year progresses, hey, come with us on a cigar-friendly getaway around the country. Hey, or around the globe. I like the globe-trotting idea. On our never-ending quest for the perfect match. What's your perfect match? Vintage port? Filet mignon? Maybe some decadent 54% dark chocolate, single malt scotch, cognac. A lot of options. How about espresso? A mojito? I don't know. A little Kenya music in the background while you're smoking your cigar. Maybe a nice Maduro Robusto. Hey, those are my favorites. I'm a happy camper. Although, you know, some people don't like to eat when they smoke. While in the process of smoking, both things together. But that's what makes us all different. Hey, why don't you drop us an email and let us know what's your perfect match? Or your cigar-friendly restaurants, hotels, resorts, and wineries. We'll find out, and in the meantime, we're going to see what our sponsors have to say, and we'll be back in 2 and 2. No, make that 1 and 1. I'm LT. You're listening to cigarchatradio.com.
CJ Christopher Joseph Palais, Вече Маниловский снос Каден. Евгениус, судя банкис подарите маня гондонча. Яконча отминкия илгай. Логика манта квапа. Give me CJ. Give me CJ.
In any language, the choice is clear. Get her CJ. Christopher Joseph. Available at parfumsbycj.com. And we are back. I'm LT. You're listening to Cigar Chat Radio, and welcome back to this segment called The Perfect Match. We already established it's not a dating service, and it's not a light for your cigar. It's all about the perfect accompaniments for your cigar. And I have in my hand a bottle of Hacienda de Chihuahua. From Hacienda de Chihuahua. I just have to say that again just to see if I have my Espanol accent working properly. It is Sotol, S-O-T-O-L, wild agave from the high mountains of the Chihuahua Desert in Mexico. I have to say that properly, Mexico. And this is our perfect match for this segment of the show. That's right, Soto is not tequila, although many people mistakenly want to call it tequila. It is actually harvested from the agave plant. Agave Actually, it's you can pronounce it agave. Hey, that's for the cheaters, man. Come on, get in there and say it with a little Espagnoli. Agavase, agavase, agavase. Agavase. I wonder if I luckily I paid attention a little bit in class. We'll see. We'll see if I get any phone calls from my Hispanic brothers and sisters to help me out with my Espanol here. Anyway, it's tequila is actually distilled from the blue agave. This Sotol is 100% Desalirian, much more complex than tequila. It's actually aged in new French oak barrels, and which, wow, boy, that really imparts solids into the aging process while it's maturing in the French oak. Actually, the French oak is very tight, so it allows air to be introduced into the barrels at a very slow rate to help the oxidation process. Of course, if that happens too fast and there's too much air being introduced, then you actually have wine turn to vinegar. So you need that slow oxidation process. And so actually 5 areas in France where the varieties of oak trees grow. Very highly regulated. I believe Limousin is one of the regions. And I'm having a tough enough time with my Spanish, so I'm not even going to attempt the other 4 in French. But the French oak definitely releases more tannins, more phenols into the product. So aged in French oak barrels is Sotol, and in every bottle of Sotol there's actually one complete agave plant. Let's see, medium bodied, if you want to compare it to in cigar terms, it's a very medium bodied spirit. There's some cream, there's some nuttiness, little bit of vanilla, definite floral notes, some chocolate, and definitely some spice on the palate, but not very peppery, but just a little bit of spice. And the biggest thing is you don't get the burn that you get with tequila. Literally sets your lungs on fire. I call this one plenty of heat but without the fire, so it's definitely going to warm you up and give you a nice glow, but definitely without the fire. In terms of cigar pairings, wow, where do you start? This product has so many different characteristics. Just pick a cigar that will enhance either one of those characteristics. Vanilla, you've got nuttiness, you've got cream, you've got some spice, you've got some floral notes. I would probably stay away from the cigar that's very spicy though. I think that one's probably going to overwhelm your palate, and then you'll miss out on all of the other nuances that this particular product has to offer. S-O-T-O-L, Sotol. You can visit them online at sotol.com. A great cigar pairing, very fine spirit. And if you're into cognac, try a slow sipping some Sotol. I think you're going to like it. Hey, we'll be back in another minute, and we'll see what's up with our sponsors. This is Cigar Chat Radio, and I'm your host, Lee Thomas. Hi, this is LT, and you're listening to CigarChatRadio.com. Like tequila? Love Sotol. S-O-T-O-L. Grown in the high deserts of Chihuahua, Mexico, Hacienda de Chihuahua brings you this certified 100% pure agave spirit. Do you know it takes 15 years for one agave plant to reach full maturity? Well, that's what goes into each and every bottle of Sotol. Aged in premium French oak barrels, Sotol is drier, much more refined than tequila, and goes down smooth. It's got plenty of heat, but not the fire. Hacienda de Chihuahua brings you 4 distinct recipes: Plata, Reposada, Añejo, and Oro Puro Añejo. Take a walk on the wild side. If you like tequila, you're soon to become a connoisseur of Sotol. S-O-T-O-L. Yes, and we are back. Welcome to cigarchatradio.com. I'm your host, LT, and you're listening to The Perfect Match. Being highlighted this week is Sotol, S-O-T-O-L, 100% wild harvested agave from the high mountain deserts of Chihuahua, Mexico. Yeah, this is good stuff. I'm going to have to see if we can't find a Mexican cigar to highlight with this product, but of course we'll probably have to save that one for next time. But they've certainly given you plenty to think about, sink your palate into. They actually have four different offerings, several different offerings. Resposada, which is aged 6 months, the Añejo, 1 year. The H5 Extra Añejo, which is actually aged for 60 months. Wow. You know, there's actually one complete agave plant that goes into each bottle of Sotol, and it takes about 10 to 15 years to bring you to bring each plant to maturity. So, quite an exquisite product indeed. Visit them online, sotol.com. This is LT, and we'll catch you next time on The Perfect Match. In the meantime, coming up on our next segment is Light My Fire. Not his fire, not her fire. Light my fire on cigarchatradio.com. Stay tuned.